Okay, this is a quick tutorial on using Voicethread. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to voicethread.com, and I'm going to sign out. I'm going to sign in by clicking there with my email address that I'm using for the class and the password that I sent to you. Okay, and then what you'll see is a series of voice threads that come up under this tab called My Voice. And My Voice is sort of the home page for Voicethread. I'm going to give you sort of a quick overview of where things are, and then we'll create a voice thread, we'll comment on a voice thread, and then I'll go through just a couple of quick troubleshooting things. So on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a list of sort of tabs. The ones that you need to sort of focus on are this Owned by Me that's blacked out right now. That's where all of the voice threads that you'll create will be. The Tutorials tab has a bunch of tutorials about VoiceThread. I think the ones that are most useful are probably the video doodling one, and if you're having trouble with your microphone, the microphone setup for either PC or Mac. The main parts that we'll be using are these groups on the side. There's two different groups. So there's one that's called Whole Class. That's where I'll share voice threads with you that are assignments or sort of mini lectures. There's also this group where you will be sharing your math work with your group members and making comments on each other's. So let's go through, and the first thing I'm actually going to do is go up to here, and I'm going to add a picture of myself to my identity. And there's two reasons for that. One is it makes it a little bit more personal when you're listening or reading other people's comments. It makes it much easier to tell who's who. It also makes it much easier for me when I'm listening to your comments to do sort of grading work, and I can sort of begin to recognize you a little bit better. So I'm going to just click on Edit. The name is Gwen, and I'm going to select an image. You can do whatever you want. Some people do actual pictures of themselves. Some people just do a picture of something they enjoy. There, that's my son and I together. And then click Done. And now you can see both my email and my little picture up in the corner. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and create a voice thread. So I'll click on the Create tab. I'm going to upload some pictures of mathematical work I've done from my computer. And so I can just click right there. You can do pictures that are taken from your phone or scanned in. If you use a document like a Word document or a PowerPoint document, I would highly recommend turning it into a PDF before you try and upload it. If you want to do something more complicated, like using your iPad, iPhone, or importing something from EduCreations, I have individual tutorials on that on the Blackboard site. We'll just stay pretty basic here. You can upload multiple pictures. So I'm going to do two different pictures, and they will each be a separate picture for me to comment on. You can also use a webcam if you like to upload pictures. I would suggest not doing video because that slows things down. I'm going to comment, now that I have my pictures up, I'm going to go ahead and comment on them. And I'm going to click this button that says Comment to come up with my options. Most people use an audio recorder. So if I click on that and then click Allow, usually I have to click it twice, now it's recording everything I say. And so if this is a pen tool I can use, the default for that pen tool is white. I suggest changing it to some other color so that your marks are visible. And that just lets you sort of notate what you're talking about. So if I say that I started at this 8 hours to walk 3 miles, and then I divided that by 2 to get to 4 hours and 1.5 miles, that lets you notate that. You will notice that the pen mark is automatically fading. That will happen unless you click on the inside of this color wheel. Okay. I can go between different slides by using the left and right arrows. like that. And then I'm going to, once I'm done, I'm going to stop recording. So you just heard when I clicked stop recording, it started playing what I had just done. It'll play all the way through that, and if you click on save, it'll save your comment. And so now if I click on my picture, it'll automatically start playing. So that's how that would work. If I wanted to type a comment, I would type a comment here. if I can type. And again, just clicking save will do that. You can see the two different comments in the different colors at the bottom. So one is, you can see two different shadings at the bottom of the screen. If I click on that second one, it'll automatically bring up that second comment. The other option is for you to, yeah, it's playing now, is for you to use a phone to make a comment. If you click on that and type in your phone number, it will automatically call you. If you want to use that option, please let me know, because I will give you more minutes. So right now I have 3 minutes remaining. I can allot you minutes. It doesn't seem to let you guys buy them from the pool, so to speak, yourself. It actually wants to charge you. But if you let me know, I can give you more minutes for free. Okay, so that's all of that. There's one last thing. All of your voice threads will end with this slide. This slide is just the end slide for any voice thread, and you can basically totally ignore it. To get out of it, just hit the back arrows to go back to the other slides. You also don't need to worry about this share button, because we have our own way of sharing. I would suggest giving your voice threads a title. So I'm going to say that this is Hugh's Math 1. That just gives your group members a way to know who and what the voice thread is about. Okay, so we've created it, and if I now go to My Voice, that tab, you'll see under either All or Owned by Me, that voice thread I just created. To share it with my group, I'm going to just take that voice thread and drag it right onto the name of my group. It is now shared with that group. If I click on the group, it should be there. You can see it there. General rule of thumb, if something you did doesn't seem to be appearing right away, like if it wasn't appearing, your voice thread wasn't appearing yet, just reload the page. That generally solves a lot of different problems. Okay, so we've created a voice thread. We've shared it with our group. That's a lot of what you're going to be doing. The last piece is just commenting on an existing voice thread. So some of your assignments, you'll have to go into your group and comment on somebody else's. So I'm going to comment on this other voice thread that I created a while ago. And so I would listen to the comment there, and then I would comment and either record or type another comment, or use a phone to make a comment there. If there's multiple pictures in that voice thread, you'll see them down here, and you can just use the arrows again to go between them, or it'll automatically proceed. Again, you can just ignore this last page, use the white arrows to get away from it. Okay. If you have created one and you'd like to edit it, you can just go to Menu and Edit. You can also delete from that little gear thing. That'll take you back to here. You can upload more pictures, you can add more comments. Again, you don't need to worry about sharing. One thing I forgot to mention is if you upload a picture and it seems like it's turned on its side, you can use these little arrows to move it back and forth. Okay, so we've created and shared and commented. One or two last little things. If you get to a point where things don't seem to be working and you are trying to make a comment and it just keeps either spinning or saying that it's uploading and it's been going on for a couple minutes, I would suggest restarting your browser. Every once in a while, things kind of get gummed up and not working. So that's one way to solve things. Other than that, I think that's all you'll need to know. If there's other things you want to do, again, like using an iPad, iPhone, or using a program like EduCreations and uploading that, please see the tutorials in the Blackboard page. And do not hesitate to ask questions of me on using this. One thing I've realized is that at the beginning of the course, lots of people get really frustrated, and then by the end of the course, people really like Voicethread and want to keep using it. So just some ideas, and again, let me know if you have any questions. Bye!